G'day, NZKIWI here again. This time I'm on the Marder 3, or the Marder 38T. I like to think of it as the Marder 3. This is one of the new German tank destroyers, and it's tier 4. I'm platooned with Corbra2001, who's also on his Marder 3, and Crazykiwi, who's on his issue 85B. This is only about the third or fourth game played on this tank since we got it. We did thrash this tank around a lot on the weekend. We played about 25 games and ended up with a 90% win rate. To say that this tank's good is an understatement. It is superb. It's like the old Marder 2 used to be before they nerfed it into the ground. As you can see here, my teammate is trying to get in a position, and I keep telling him, nope, you're still blocking my line of sight. And he goes, live with it, so I'm moving. Although he did try and relocate, but it was too late then. We looked at the win chance of this game, and it was a 44% chance of a win according to XVM. Can't really take a lot in these low tier games out of XVM. We don't know how much individual players make a difference to the percentage. But anyway, I'm firing normal rounds, and I bounce with the MX-40. Here's at 512 metres. So at that point, I changed to gold. Now, during most of the games in this, you don't need gold. Some of the bigger tanks, like the KV1, the tier 5 tanks you'll run across, and some of the tier 6s, you may need gold at long range to penetrate if you can't aim properly. And I mean, the aiming's good on this, but at long range, you're at the mercy of the RNG, and some of the RNGs are a real pain. As the last video I did, we're not going to talk about so much about what I'm doing at the time, but more like what we're thinking, what we're discussing. As this isn't live, you'll miss out on some of that. So the original discussion was, we looked at the win chance, and it was 44%. Cormoran's quite a fun map for tank destroyers. It's now really good. You can camp in the middle here. In the middle of the forest. Shoot into the middle of the map as long as you've got a spotter. So we'd line up here. But we do lose a few tanks quite quickly. So we've decided to sit here and see what happens. Turns out to be a little bit of a camp fest, and I have sped up bits of it where it's a little bit slow and nothing's happening. So you'll have to forgive me for that. But overall it's not too bad a game, and it does show how good these tank destroyers are. I've moved my crew from my Hexa, I think had three tank skills across to this. So I've got camo 6th sense and all that sort of stuff. So it's a pretty good crew on this. Running a camo net, binoculars and gun rammer. Obviously can't run vents because it's an open top vehicle. Also, if you're looking for a decent replay analyzer, you need to get the stats at the end of replays. What replay analyzer is superb. That's what I use. It gives you your badges in most situations. You know, there's Ace Tinker and any other of the badges. Gives you your damage, who you killed, pretty much what you get from the end screen. So I'm going to be continuing to use that until World of Tanks actually makes it so the replays show your result screens at the end. Don't know if they're ever going to. Anyway, I managed to pull this game back now. We've got a Panzer 2 pushing now M8A1. Now I'm surprised. I would have thought the M8A1 would have been able to take out the Panzer G. Panzer 2G, so I wasn't too concerned. But no, apparently not. We finished him off. Now we're one tank up, so there's a lot of waiting. We're waiting to see how the east side goes. There's a medium over there. So you'll see I've sped it up a bit here. And again, we're discussing that as these tanks are very fragile when they get spotted, The whole idea is to stay concealed with them. So they are a very defensive tank. Shouldn't be used at the beginning in the front line, that's for sure. Don't go charging up. So we lost the medium. So we have a discussion, and I suggested I need to push up on the right here, get something going. We know there's an M8A1 up here. We know there's an M2 and a T40 on the east. I'm guessing that the Marder 3 on their side is probably in the forest guarding the cap, because he hasn't been spotted at all. And we don't know where the Electo is at this stage. So again, more discussion. So I decided to go. We lose the Electo. Sorry, we lose the BT7 to the Electo. And I start moving up on the right because we've only got 5 minutes left. So we have a discussion that Cobra is going to go east and Crazykiwi will take the island once we identify where the enemy are, or we clear the island of the Electo in this M8A1. Medium's pushing, which we expected him probably to do. No, he didn't stand a chance, really. He was probably pretty damaged anyway, and Cobra finishes him off. So we're 11 all. We're reasonably confident, there's just the 3 of us left. And between us we've killed 9 of the enemy. So I'm basically looking here and I spot the M8A1, or he spots me as well. Back up. I know I can take at least one shot from him without a problem. One shot into him as he comes out. He puts a shot into me and I finish him off before he can get out of the cover. He has tracked me. I'm a little concerned of the Electo to my left. Seeing I am in the gap. I think he comes out to try and shoot me. And Crazykiwi finishes him off. In fact, I think he shoots the house there just before he dies. So I'm pretty confident there's nothing ahead of me. We know where the T40 was. So Cobra starts heading east. Crazykiwi starts going to the island. And I'll speed it up here in a few seconds just to save the watching us drive around. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to wait till Crazykiwi says he's got a good line of sight on the forest, and then I'm going to go in and jump around and try and get someone to shoot at me. Only got 3 minutes left. It'd be impossible to cap with 2 enemies still close-ish to the cap point. Just checking to see how good this T38 player is. He's pretty reasonable. So I'm expecting to get shot by him, and I do. Unfortunately, I get shot and tracked by the T40 and killed by the Marder 3. But as the Marder 3's backing up, Crazykiwi gets a good shot at him. So Cobra's sneaking up on the T40. So the plan is to kill the T40 and then kill the Marder 38T. So the T40's highlighted and hit by Crazykiwi, and he's killed by Crazykiwi. So Cobra now says he's going to run along the road beneath the little hill there. So we've killed 12 of the enemy tanks so far, and the next one will make 13. Got a minute 50 to go, plenty of time. Crazy's lining up, ready for the shot. So we didn't spot him there, so he must be further back. And there he is. And Cobra finishes him off. And that gives us our crucial contribution. I've got mastery on this and Topgun. This is an awesome tank. If you're looking for a small low tier tank destroyer, don't go past this one. It's excellent. Anyway, till next time, see ya.